Hello everyone, Mr. Schultz here. We're going to be talking about the distributive property today. So to distribute means to divide something or give a share or part of something to other things. So for example, here's this symbol right here. A parentheses B plus C will be A times B plus A times C. Because that A in the first expression right there is telling us, hey, I'm going to multiply A to this group. Everything in this group, I'm going to multiply A. Now, bear with me. My writing tablet broke, so I'm going to have to type it out. So an example of this would be, hey, what if I had 4 times x, let's make it 2x plus 3. Well, that's the same thing as saying, hey, I'm going to have 4 times 2x plus 4 times 3, which would give us 8x plus 12. Now, another example with this would be if I'm having, say, for example, 4 times 10.5. Oop. So if I had 4 times 10.5, that's the same thing as this. 4 times 10 plus 0.5. Does that make sense? Yes or no? So if I say that, then I know that would equal 4 times 10 plus 4 times 0.5. What does that mean? Well, 4 times 10 is 40. And 4 times 0.5 is 2, because half of 4 is 2. So the answer would be 42. So the distributive property is not just some algebraic property that we learn in order to solve equations. The distributive property is a way to think outside of multiply these numbers just because I told you, oh, it's too hard now, use a calculator. Let's show some examples. So one thing that I like to talk about is the real-world examples. Hey, let's say you have like a smiley meal. You know, you go to those Golden Arches and you get a smiley meal. It comes with a hamburger and 2 French fries. Let's say your dad forgot to say, hey, I want apple slices. Well, it comes with 2 French fries. So let's write an expression that would show the contents of 3 smiley meals. So every smiley meal, we know every smiley meal comes with 1 hamburger. So let's say, well, first it says create let statements. I forgot to write that. So let H equal the number of hamburgers. And let F equal the number of French fries. Now technically, the number of French fries, there's going to be, let's say order of French fries. So now that we have that, we can understand that, hey, look, the smiley meal is a hamburger plus 2 fries. Well, how many hamburger meals did we say we're going to get? We're going to get 3. Now, if we use our logic on this, we understand that it's going to have 3 times H and 3 times 2F. So just think, if you buy three smiley meals, how many hamburgers would you have? Well, you would have 3. 3 times H. How many H's? 1. So 3 times 1 H is 3 H's. And then you have how many French fries? Well, you'd have 3 orders of 2. 3 times 2 is 6, but it's not 6, it's 6F. So it's 3 times 2, F, which would be 3 hamburgers plus 6 French fries. Our let statements of, hey, let H equals the number of hamburgers and let F equal the number of French fries. That's it. Now, I like to use this non-ruled example, multiplication grid. All right, well, let's draw our grid out, okay? So there's a couple different ways we could figure this out. Let me set it up for you. All right, so I've have drawn my boxes out. Now, let's say 5 times 18. That's too hard, Mr. Schultz. Well, how about this? What if I do 5 times 10 and 5 times 8? What do we get? Well, 5 times 10 is 50. And 5 times 8 is 40. So, if we were doing our multiplication, we could understand that 5 times 18, 5 times 18, let's put a parentheses in there, is the same thing as 5 times 10 plus 8, which would be the same thing as 5 times 10 plus 5 times 8, which would be 50 plus 40, which is 90. Hey, wait a second here. Which way did you like better? We got the same answer in the purple boxes right there as we did with the writing it algebraically with the parentheses. It doesn't matter which way you solve it. Same answer. All right, so let's do way 2. Well, let's say that's kind of hard. So let's come up with another sum. 5 times 18 is too hard. So let's try to do 5 times 20. What number would get you to 18 from 20? 20 plus what? 20 plus negative 2. So this is the same thing as 5, get out of there. 5 times 20 minus 2, which is the same thing as 5 times 18. So that would be 5 times 20 minus 5 times 2. So 5 times 20 is 100. So I'm going to type in here and go 100. 5 times 2 is 10. So 5 times negative 2 would be, oh, come on, negative 10. There we go. And if we combine those, we get 90. Same answer as the other one. So there's multiple ways for you to use this. My favorite way is with fractions. Let's continue. All right, so we're going to continue on. Here's an algebraic example. So if we had the algebraic example, pretty much they're saying, hey, look, I have 4 groups of 5x minus 7. What does that mean? That means 4 times every single thing in that parentheses. What does that mean? Well, that means 4 times 5x, and then you have minus 4 times 7. Now, we could say it's plus 4 times negative 7, as long as we understand that we're going to be subtracting it. So that'd be 20x minus 28. But wait, there's a different way. Let's use the multiplication grid. Let me set it up for you. All right, here's our multiplication grid. So this would be 4 times 5x. 4 times 5x is 20x. And 4 times negative 7. And 4 times negative 7 is negative 28. Now that we've set that up, we can combine those. 20x minus 28 is, drumroll please, 20x minus 28. That's it. There's nothing else to it. That's it. Now, I don't really like this one, but what they want you to do for the combined like terms is they want you to be like, hey, look, this is going to be 14 plus 18 times a. It doesn't matter which side a is on. And so it's like, all right, think of it this way. What's 3 bananas plus 3 bananas? That's the same thing as, hey, what's 3 plus 3 bananas? It's still 6 bananas. It's just a different way. Let me show you a fraction problem in about 2 seconds. All right, guys. So here's the last one. You have 4 times 10.5. Remember that from the equation up, or the properties up ahead or up above? That's the same thing as 4 times 10. So we break it up into its parts. 4 times 10 is 40. And half of 4 is 2. Add them together, you get 42. So this is a lot easier than just multiplying 4 times 10.5. Bye, guys. Have a good one.